Hi, my name is Nasser. I'm the CEO and founder of Gradsun. When a graduate professor or research supervisor is looking for a graduate student, they may receive an insufficient number of applicants, or they may receive too many that it's hard for them to determine which student would be the best match. Both of these problems can lead to research delays. Having an insufficient number of applicants can lead to the position not being filled and therefore the research not getting done. And having a mismatch can lead to a low student morale and therefore a reduced research productivity. And we at Gradsun, we want to prevent those mismatches and we want to improve the graduate student recruitment process, both for the students and supervisors. To do that, we determine the questions that students care about, developed algorithms for students and supervisors to rank one another based on similarities, and then we put them in an easy to use interface, which is Gradsun. So let's go through these one by one. How do we determine the questions that students care about? Well, there are journals dedicated to the student experience, such as the Journal of Higher Education, International Journal of Doctoral Studies, and Innovative Higher Education. And some of the research in these journals looks at what makes students satisfied and productive or drop out. And from that research, we gather that for a student to maximize their satisfaction and therefore productivity, when choosing a supervisor, they should consider supervision dynamics, lab dynamics, time management, and science opinions. And so we use those question categories to come up with many questions that are designed to elicit opinionated responses from the students. So to predict how independent a student would be in the project, they're asked, how independent do you want to be during the project? And then we tested those questions with 50 users to narrow them down to 50 questions that are mostly optional. So as a supervisor, you're able to answer 5 questions, or able to answer 50 questions. And then you can wait for the students to contact you. Alternatively, you may want to do the search yourself. So 50 questions is a lot, and with many students, that process can take a lot of time. And so we developed algorithms that will rank students and supervisors for one another based on their similarities. So if you answered that you want a student that's highly independent, students that answer that they want to be highly independent will rank first, and students that have an offset will rank lower proportionally to the offset. If you find that when you get to the matching table, your top rankings don't have the same answer that you want for a certain question, so for example, they don't have the same discipline, you can go back to your project and go to the question, and then you want to increase the matching strictness for that question. So there at the bottom, we're going to change it from medium to highest. And by doing that, we're telling the algorithm that we care more about similarity in that question than other questions. So now when you go back, you'll see that your top ranks have a similar answer for the discipline question. So the user experience is pretty flexible. You're able to go back and forth. We're always trying to make it as user-friendly as possible. Initially, users are guided through a setup, and then they are taken through the matching table where they can easily make comparisons. If you want to know more about the process, we're going to share a video here. We're also going to put it in the description below. So by answering the 5 or however many questions you want, you're able to publicize your preferences, and then students are able to contact you. Alternatively, you can do the search yourself. You can also request to see their CV or references. In terms of how many students we're expecting, we're aiming for 1,000 students in the first year and then 3,000 in the second. We're starting with a focus in Ontario, biology and medicine. We're hoping to expand to STEM in North America within the next 3 years. For the first initial supervisors, we're offering free account management, and so that means supervisors can do everything through their email. They can just email us to set up the project. We can also, if they want, email them when students have contacted them. In terms of pricing, most of the features that I said now and more are free. The only feature that isn't is the personalized rankings, so the algorithms. So if you want to use the algorithm That comes at a fee of $5 per month. And you can also try it for 2 weeks for free. So thank you for watching this video. And if you want the free account or project management, you can email us at contact@gradsun.com. Or if you want to sign up yourself, check out that video that we talked about and then go to gradsun.com to sign up. Thanks for watching.